Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, April 12th, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures flying high. They're up 18 points to 2909.5 per contract. You're going to see that the market really took off basically around 3 o'clock in the morning. They're putting in this sideways base, and then it started to just move higher and higher. So, again, futures right now up about 18 points as we speak, and we'll see how today plays out. We do have a lot of earnings out here. Not a lot, but a few. And let's get started with the big one of the day. That's JPM. That's definitely lifting the markets. Right now, the stock is trading at 109.12, closed at 106.24. This is on the back of earnings. So today is the start of earnings season. Finally, the long-awaited earnings season is upon us. And JPM moving higher nicely as we speak. When I look at the stock, though, there's a lot of resistance in here all the way up to 110, 111. 111, I don't see the stock going much past that. I'm not even sure we'll see that get that high today. Either way, good little move for JPM. We will be watching this once the opening bell rings. Sticking with the bank stocks, we're going to take a look at Wells Fargo. They reported earnings as well. Stock is trading at 47.82, closed at 47.74. So that's basically flat. It did have a little initial spike to around 49.20, then came right back down. I don't see a lot of downside for Wells Fargo today. So I know a lot of traders will say, hey, new CEO, they got problems, this and that. I just don't see a lot of downside in the name right now at this point in time. So again, we'll keep it on the radar. We'll see what it gives us today. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Let's go to another financial here, PNC. They came out with earnings as well. Stock is trading at 128.90. It closed at 128.72. So basically flat, a little minor uptick from where it closed. I don't think there's really anything to do here on PNC yet. So we'll keep it on the radar. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll see if there's something in play. Maybe that'll give a little bit of a lift if a pattern forms. But right now, I don't see anything really worthy of getting into. Now, we got some other big movers out here. One is Disney. Disney had their investor day. They also came out with basically their streaming service, which they're going to launch for $6.99 per month. This is giving Disney a big lift today. Stock right now trading at 123.86. Got close to the 125 level. I think it can still get there. My max upside for today on Disney would be around 127, maybe 127.25, somewhere in that vicinity. So Disney with a big pop today, breakout move. We'll see if it can hold into the closing bell. Now we have to take a look at Netflix, because that's who is going to get hurt a little bit by the Disney streaming service. You're going to see Netflix right now trading at 360. Stock closed at 367.65. I love 350 for Netflix today. If it gets down to 350, 350.25, 350.5, I think that is the play for Netflix today. So keep that on the radar if it does get there. NFLX right around 350. We'll go with 350.5 just to, be able to get filled. But nonetheless, that should be a very good level for Netflix. That is down substantially. I don't know if it goes down another $9, but it could. So don't rule that out. We'll look at Netflix once the opening bell rings this morning. Next up, I want to take a look at Canopy Growth, CGC. This is a stock, I just wrote an article about it, where I think it's ultimately going. And no longer did I say it's going to go lower. And today it gets added to the S&P TSX 60 index. So the stock is trading higher, closed at $40.08, now trading at $41.58. As it is getting added to the S&P TSX 60 index. It will replace Gold Corp in that index. So, again, nice little bump for that stock. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Nothing to do here from what I can see. Next up, I want to take a look at the big merger today. Chevron, CVX, is taking over Anadarko. So Chevron getting hit on the news a little bit. It's trading at around 120.35. Got as low as 119. I'll be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. Took over Anadarko for $65 a share. Let's go to that stock. And you're going to see Anadarko right now. Let me get to that. There we go. Anadarko trading at 61.65. So great move there for Anadarko. If you own it, trail your stop loss or take your money off the table. But that is a dynamite move there for Anadarko on the takeover. Chevron down on the news. So we'll be watching a lot of these energy stocks today. Some of these are going to get pops. Other stocks thinking many other stocks are going to be in a takeover category now that this merger started. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's go over now to the gold market. We have gold futures this morning up $2.10. Gold got slammed yesterday. So if you take a look at the GLD, that is trading at 121.99. Spot gold today trading at around 12.95.40. So we'll see how that plays out. Oil is higher today. Crude oil got hit a little yesterday, up 96 cents today to $64.53 a barrel. So if you take a look at the USO this morning, you're going to see that that is trading at 13.44. And again, great move for spot crude at 64.51 a barrel this morning. Once again, if you haven't done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Earnings season is about to kick off today. Next week, we get flooded with earnings. Should be a lot of morning action. So once again, if you haven't done so, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We'd love to have you with us, and you could trade right alongside of us. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I have a great trading day, and we'll see you all a little bit later on the charts.